This is our third attempt to film an otolith dissection video that's really clear. So we're going to start, put your fingers under the gill plate, and you're going to take your fingers through, separate all the way up. Same on the other side. It's tough. And then you're going to go through with your pliers, and you're just going to start by removing all the gill rakers. You can use your pliers or your fingers, whatever is easier. On the other side. And you'll start to see this little muscle here, which is the muscle palate that allows it to chew and get its food from its mouth to the intestines. Rid of this little fleshy bit. And then make an incision here. Cut through the pectoral fin girdle. We're just gonna pull these back. Now we're gonna start scraping back the muscle. All of the connectors for the gill rakers, which are on either side of the cranial cavity. Get some of the blood out of the way. I'll show you guys what we're looking at. You can see this like triangular shaped hard bone, and that's what we're going to want to get to. So this is the cranial cavity, and we're going to try to snap the neck to remove this section from the rest of the body. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your thumb here, hold the rest of the body with your other hand, and simply snap the neck back. So you should see, here's the spinal cord here, and then you have this triangular bone that's still attached here. That's what you're going to want. So to make this process easier, we're going to remove the head from the rest of the body with your scissors and just cut right behind the gill rakers all the way back. So that way, in case... Okay, so now that you have this bone exposed, this cavity exposed, little triangular piece here, and what you're going to do is you're going to take pliers, or in this case a multi-tool, and you are going to get your pliers underneath it like so. This one's kind of slippery, nice and bloody. So you're going to keep your pliers parallel to the structure, and you're going to put a little bit of pressure and simply bring that cavity up. That was perfect. Okay, so now you're gonna take like forceps like this, and you can already see them really well right here. This is the pocket you're gonna look for to start. So they're right here. These are the asteriscus otoliths. All you have to do is take them out, and there it is. And we got the matching one right here. So I'm just gonna take my tweezers and grab these guys. There you go, nice and easy. So, all right, so now we're gonna get the other otoliths out of here. So I'm gonna see if I can get the sagittal otoliths too. Take your smaller tweezers And these long, skinny bones here should contain the sagittal otoliths as well. We don't use them, but they're cool to look at. These are what sucker sagittal otoliths look like, just super thin, odd looking bones. And we'll collect those just to show comparison for it. Cool. So now for the fun one. So the lapillus otolith is what we use to age these suckers. So you've got the rest of this like really hard outer bone is we need to take our multi-tool again and lift this flap up. And this takes a bit of time to really get it down. So you're kind of gonna just like get under it, snap it up like that, and you're left with these two pieces of bone on either side. So if your asteriscus otoliths are here, your lapilli otoliths are going to be around here, a little bit off the midline on both sides. So we're gonna take either your pliers again or your tweezers if you get enough off, and you're just going to remove this side of the bone structure. And this side is definitely easier to get under a dissecting scope at first, especially, but all you're looking for, and it's hard to see with without being under the dissecting scope, but it is this pocket right here. Take my tweezers, and you can feel it, and it's gonna come out in this like gelatinous sack again. So you're gonna pull it up on your glove and just separate it, and that's it. It looks just like a little stone. Once you find, it's more about the position. So once you figure out how far it is from your asteriscus otolith, it's just gonna be right above and it's off that center line right here. So that's how you get this one. So we're gonna put this one up, and then go back on this side, and we're gonna resect this side off. Just enough to, and you can already see like this bone right here is what's covering this sack. So we just need to get that up and get the bone away just enough to reveal that sack. And there she is. That's what you're looking for. Watch it not be the sack you're looking for. You pull it up with your tweezers, and there she is. Yep, hanging on for dear life. Again, pull it up, removed all the gelatinous material it's stuck in, and you are left with all 6 splits.